It makes me think a lot about my dad, and I haven't ever talked about it on here, but so Shannon and I have been out pretty much all day. We decided to kind of spur of the moment that we're going to paint the cabinets. As you can see, I've already got the process started of sanding them down, taking all the hardware off. It was kind of a spur of the moment decision. We've been talking about it for a while, but we didn't think we were actually going to do it. We woke up and just said, let's do it. Good opportunity. The kids aren't here today, so this is the perfect time. If you stick around a few more minutes, you are going to see the color that we're going to paint the cabinets. We don't know, like right now they're white. I don't know if we're going to just do the bottom half and leave the top half white and just do a new white coat, or if we're just going to go ahead and paint both. We're going to start with the bottom, and I guess we'll see. I'm also doing this, and my tattoo is still in its second skin, so shouldn't probably be moving it around too much, but I don't know, it's been a couple days now. It should be fine. Love, this is not the color that we ordered. It's not. Just kidding. Had to play a little bit.
Well, it's a pretty color. Maybe we'll do the fireplace with that too. Oh me goodness. Which one are you gonna do first? Yeah.
Alright, no going back.
It's the color of your
Should I do it?
Yeah.
No, I just think we like stop the video here.
No.
Do you do it?
Oh yeah.
What if I just like... Alright. Ready?
Yeah. It's gonna look really pretty with the floors.
Yeah.
When she first moved out of that house. But the tenants painted all of her walls and cabinets black and red.
Oh, that'd be choked.
Yeah.
So the first coat is done. At first, I don't know, we were like 2 panels in, I was thinking it was giving like that 70s like cabin Reno vibe, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys are getting the true color. It does look a little bit different in person than it does on camera. I don't know, I think I'm liking it. We're gonna go ahead and get different countertop colors, so that might change it a little bit. I do think we are gonna do the upper cupboards as well. I don't know, what are you thinking?
I think so too. I think we just definitely need a lighter countertop. Like a woody vibe.
Yeah, like right now, that's the countertop situation. Together, I don't think it looks good. So I think we're gonna go for like, I don't know, some barnwood color or like a white marble. Add a backsplash there. We'll figure it out. But it is, the color itself is looking okay.
They'll come together.
I don't hate it. We're also gonna do some gold hardware on there, make it kind of all tie in together. It does need a second coat. It's pretty much perfect, but there's a few spots where it was a little light on the paint. So second coat and it'll be done. Second coat is done. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is it good or did we screw up? Should we have left it white? Okay, so it's the next day. The covers actually don't look bad. I do like it, but the tops definitely need to be done. I still haven't gone back and edited the video, but I do think it's going to look a lot different in person than it does on camera. On camera, it's giving me that 70s, like, unrenovated cabin vibe. In person, it's giving me more modern. We're going to get, like, a wood countertop, so it's going to look a lot better. Brighten things up in here, get away from that millennial gray. Alright, don't mind the mess. But that's what it looks like completed. Shannon's making me take a detour. Instead of ordering the hardware off Amazon like a normal person and it only taking 2 days to get here, she's making me drive an hour to go and get some hardware off of some person on Facebook Marketplace because she doesn't want to wait the 2 days. I think it's a little crazy, but we're just gonna do it. We'll bring you guys for the drive.
In 3.3 kilometers, turn left.
Okay, so we're almost there. We are 20 minutes into our 30-minute drive. Which we could have ordered these off Amazon.
No.
Apparently, Shannon was telling me off camera that these are more expensive than if we would have ordered them on Amazon. And
Not-
Amazon, we would have got more.
Not by much. And this way we're able to put handles on the cabinets today instead of in a week from now.
Not a week, like 2 or 3 days.
Like a week.
And no.
Yeah.
No, it would have been like 2 or 3 days, and you don't need handles on. Like, it would have been fine for a couple of days.
But they're gonna be so pretty.
Okay, but it's also an hour of driving.
Okay, and I also kind of did mess up, you guys, because I mean, they're a little bit bigger than the previous handles.
A lot bigger. The other ones are 3 inches. These ones are 5.
Yeah, but bigger handles are better, correct? No, they'll just be better all around. And we have some wood filler stuff.
No, we don't.
So, we don't?
No, we gotta go buy some of that now.
Oh, I thought you said we had some.
No.
Really?
I mean, I have Bondo for the car.
Oh
we
my
could fill
goodness.
with.
That's what I thought we had.
No.
When we did the doors?
What doors, buddy? That's wood glue.
Wood glue?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you used it to fill. All
Anyways,
right.
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
It'll be fine. We were gonna go to Superstore, but we just decided to go to Walmart. It was gonna be easier. It was on the way that we were driving, so it was fine. I think this shop we're just gonna do alone. The kid's gonna be back in an hour or two, and we gotta hurry up. So I will catch up with you guys later. I'm probably putting the hardware in the cabinets. So it's 6:40 right now. I'm supposed to be at the gym in about 5 minutes. But I woke up, my stomach was feeling a little acidic, so a little yogurt should help. The source yogurt, not my favorite. It's alright, but I don't know, not what I usually get.
Back door open.
I'm at the gym. Based on what it looks like, you'd think it's miserable outside, but it's actually -1. So for Canadian winter in January, that is absolutely amazing. I'm going to take it. Next week, we'll bring it back down to about -20 before the wind. So not that great, but while we have the warm weather, I'm going to enjoy it. My friends and I have actually been going outside for coffee and just kind of hanging out. Still a little cold for that, but better than -20. As I finish my pre-workout here, I just want to talk about a few things, I guess. I'm in a place in my life, it's very interesting. I'm a completely different person from who I was like a year and a half ago. And that's good. You should always be changing, and you should look back at your past self and think your past self was an absolute moron compared to who you are now. And that's how I feel. But I think right now part of my struggle, and I shouldn't say struggle, I absolutely love being a stepdad. I never knew the joy that it would bring me. And I love those kids. I love them a lot. It makes me think a lot about my dad. And I haven't ever talked about it on here, but so this April, 3 years ago, he passed away. And I don't want to get into the specifics of it, but more or less, he had a disability. Ultimately caused him to, unfortunately, pass away due to pneumonia. His body just couldn't fight it. And he was one of the best role models in my entire life. He was the most proud dad I think that ever lived. So now when I'm raising 2 other kids and he doesn't get to see me be a dad, I don't know. It's been tough, and it's been weighing on my mind quite a bit lately. I think that everything in life happens for a reason. And I don't have to pretend that I'm wise enough to know those reasons, but I know that I'm a good dad. And I know that the reason I'm a good dad is because I had a good dad. Anyways, I am running behind. I do have to go inside the gym. Today is back and by day. I'm looking forward to absolutely destroying the lats, biceps. Anyone that's been watching my videos knows my struggle right now. I'm gonna hit them. Let's see what I can make happen. I'll check up with you guys in a bit. Okay, so I finished my workout, back and by. It's a great workout, amazing mind muscle connection on the biceps. I have to give Shanna a hard time when I get home. I go to my closet this morning, I grab one of my pump covers, and she wears my shirts occasionally. I noticed there was like a little bit of like, I don't know, look like makeup on it or something. I was thinking, I don't know, maybe she's folding it, put it away. I just wiped it off, came off fine, right? I go to the gym, I do my workout, take it off, whatever. When I'm leaving the gym, I go and put it back on, and I notice there's like dirty kid handprints on my back. Great, and I know she was wearing the shirt because she was wearing it like 2 days ago. Whatever, not that big of a deal. People saw me wear a dirty shirt. It didn't smell dirty, it didn't smell fine, and it was hanging up. I guess it got mixed in somehow. That's not the part I have to give her a hard time about. There was lipstick kisses all over it. She used my pump cover. I mean, it's not like a bad shirt, it's just an old cheap shirt that I use for the gym, whatever. But she wiped her lipstick off on it. So I'm gonna go home and give her a hard time about that. Anyways, gym session, it was overall, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was pretty good. If I had more time, I think it would have been better. I didn't bring you guys in today. I think today was just a session where for my mental health, I just needed it for me. Bringing the camera in, for anyone that doesn't record or do this, I know I'm new to this, so it's hard for me to speak on it, but it's really taxing. You got to set it up. It takes time between sets, and it actually makes my workout take about 30 minutes longer, and that's just getting camera position, angles, constantly setting it up, walking over to a different area, you know, just everything. Or then you record and then the clip's bad or the lighting's bad, so you got to, you know, pick a different angle, change the contrast on the camera. Or you forget to put your battery on charge and your camera dies halfway through. All right, so I finished up at the gym. I did get a little bit of work done. I'm starving. I haven't had a post-workout meal. Lately, I've been trying to eat a little bit more whole foods. I've been having some stomach issues. I've been eating a lot of processed foods, and I think that's the issue. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been eating pretty basic meals, something like this. So here we got some steak, I got some blackberries, some strawberries, some kiwis. Everything's just pretty basic here. I mean, I'm still eating some processed foods, like I'm eating like tortillas and wraps and that sort of thing. For the most part, I'm just trying to stick to some whole meals. I've been feeling very flat lately. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking that because summer's coming up, I have been cutting down on the carbs just a little bit. So obviously that's gonna, you know, affect my gym performance as well as how full I look. I'm not a doctor, but don't be afraid to add a little bit of salt, especially to your meat. As long as you're drinking plenty of water, a lot of salt's actually good for you. Salt is what makes you hold that water. And water's gonna be carrying that nutrition all around your body. I actually love fruit. Some people say they don't like fruit. I don't understand it. Earlier I was talking a little bit about stomach issues, and I don't know, I'm a really fast eater. I'm thinking maybe part of that is eating too many processed foods and eating too quickly. So I've been trying to slow things down, eat a little bit slower. As I get older, the more I'm actually caring about the inside, and just trying to be healthy. Cooked perfectly. My biggest problem has always been my biceps. Everything else grows okay, like shoulders and traps. I don't really train those. They just kind of come in naturally, and I think that what happens is when I'm lifting weights, my shoulders are kind of taking over, and they're getting that training anyways. Kind of prepped everything, got it all ready here, but some of these pieces are a little too big. You guys are probably going to see this on, I don't know, Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday, I don't know. But today is Tuesday. It was a real busy weekend. As you saw at the beginning of the video, Shannon and I painted the kitchen cupboards. I was not liking the color as it was wet, but by the time it dried, I was actually really liking it. The only thing is that and countertops are black, and in my opinion it kind of throws the whole thing off. So we did that Saturday evening, and then we had a bunch of friends come over after, so we are kind of hanging out for a while. And the kids ended up having to come back. They were dropped off at about 8 o'clock at night. They did go to bed, but then Sunday morning we had to get up. I went to the gym, Shannon got the kids ready, and we had to hurry out the door because it was my niece's birthday party. We went to, I think it's called Flying Squirrel, basically a trampoline park. A lot of fun. Hayes didn't have a nap at all. He didn't sleep, and he was absolutely amazing right until about 4:30, 4:45 when it was time to go. He was not having it. He had a bit of a meltdown, but we ended up recovering. Now I've been doing this whole food diet for about a week or two. I'm actually starting to feel a lot better. I'm not having that stomach pain that I was having. It was almost like a bloated or gas feeling in my stomach. Constant pain. I was having a hard time even moving. So I'm trying to stay away from those processed foods. Of course, it's pretty tough to get away from them completely. You're going to have them here and there. So I'm trying to pick and choose which ones I want. I noticed with the years actually that my stomach can't handle things it used to. Maybe that's part of getting older now. I'm 27. But I used to go to Subway religiously, like honestly too much. I was going there probably 2 or 3 times a week, and it was completely fine. And out of nowhere, one time I ate it and my stomach hurt so bad. I was hunched over in pain. I couldn't move. You know, I thought maybe I ate something bad. I didn't know if it was a Subway or not. Later on that week I went back, same thing. I get the same sub all the time. So I actually haven't been back to Subway in about 4 years. I can't eat it. Honestly, I thought I was going to struggle a bit with this diet because I do like some processed foods. Not the best for you, but I was able to work them in my diet. And I thought I was really going to miss them. But eating steak and fruit, like, what's wrong with that? This is absolutely delicious. It's been a few days now. All that second skin's off. It's feeling a lot better. I'm still washing and moisturizing and stuff, but I go back on February 10th and get the rest done. So I'm hoping I get the rest done. This was about 6 hours, so I'm thinking, you know, if that's 6 hours, we could finish that in 6 hours. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I'm full. That was absolutely delicious. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this style of content. I actually kind of like sitting here and talking. It did help me slow down, eat my meal a little bit better, so maybe we'll do it again. This is going to be the rest of the video, so I really do appreciate it if you did stick around. Thank you to everybody that's new, and thank you for the repeats that have been here before. This week has just been absolutely busy. I've had so much going on, and I was trying to film in the process of doing that. Still learning a few different things, getting the camera set up, remembering to actually record on my way to doing something opposed to just recording at the event and activity. That's been one of my biggest struggles. Also learning how to talk to the camera. I notice I'm going back, and obviously all, you know, content creators, they edit their videos and whatnot, but I'm spending a lot of time getting rid of the ums, ands, it's really difficult getting used to not using those filler words, but it has helped me with my 2025 goals and strengthening my vocabulary. Maybe it's for the best. 2025 is going to be a very interesting year. I'm really excited to share some things with you guys I'm working on in the background. You do have to wait until later on in the year. You are going to see some pretty interesting things. I also find one of my struggles right now is that because it's wintertime, I'm having a very difficult time recording. You know, a lot of my life, especially in the summertime, is dedicated around cars and going out driving and car meets and friends and hanging out. So the winter does really make that tough. In the summertime, I'm going to be very excited to bring you guys with me and do a lot of that stuff. But for now, it's going to be a lot of this style of content. Thank you all for checking out this week's video, and we'll catch you next time.